If your child hates writing, then this is for you. Now, there's one key reason why most students learn to initially hate writing, and that reason is because they find it really difficult. I know when I was in school, I always found it really hard to get started. I didn't know how to put my thoughts down on paper, and it meant writing was something I avoided just because I wasn't confident with it. I didn't know what to do to actually get started, and so I always avoided it. And when I had writing homework, I always really wanted to put it off. Now, there's one key thing you can do to make this a lot easier for your child, and this is teaching them writing structures. Because once you know how to structure writing, it makes it easier to know how to get started. So a good example is a lot of parents will often say, well, my child has to write a story for homework. They have to write a narrative story, and they hate doing it. They don't want to do it. But if I told your child, for example, at the start of a story, there's three things that we need to have there. We need to have a character, we need to have a setting, and we need to have that character facing some kind of problem. So for example, it could be the character is me, the setting is, for example, I am on the way to school, and the problem is that I've left my lunch at home. And so I need to figure out, can I get home in time to get my lunch, or will I be late to school? It's very easy for them to start writing because you've got that structure there. You can talk about who the character is, you can describe the setting, what it looks like going on the way to school, you can describe the problem, I've forgot my lunchbox and I don't know what to do. And so it provides a lot of structure, it provides a lot of what we would call scaffolding to help your child get started and make it easy to start writing. And as soon as we do this, students who say, I can't come up with ideas, I don't know how to get started, writing's so difficult, they find it a lot easier to get started because we've broken it down for them. And so if your child hates writing and they're putting it off and it's really hard to get them started on it, one of the number one things you can do is provide them with writing structures that makes it easy for them to get started, and you'll find they're going to enjoy writing a lot more.